Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Georgia Southern. Lamar starts the long game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On one, ready?
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Wide 80. Right hot. Hot.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Let's get set. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
19, go.
There's a dive up the middle. It's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
19. Okay, go.
Back to the well again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down, it's Brissett. Jump off caught by his back. And he spins right by him. Reaches the 35, to the 45, hits the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave. But eventually, some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
It's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Right touch. Stop.
Not deterred by that pitch. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
180. Stop.
On second and 10, Bro again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Stop.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So that brings up fourth and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
12. Go.
Blitz coming. Brissett. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going play action here. Brissett finds some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Right 20. Good. Right 20. Good. Lefty. Go.
Back to the air, Brissett. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by the first rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Got. Hey, off. Go.
We're set now on first and 10. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8, third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pull that in front further, 13-zip. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brooks now on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. First call here coming from the shotgun.
12. Here we go. Here. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got the big yards on the right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow now on first down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Cut.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Josh Sweat making the stop. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Gets it again. And he's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on, Ray.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
19. Set. 20. Set. Hey, kill. Go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Middle. 120. Go.
Second down. Here's Brissett again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
19. Go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
This will be grabbed at the 5. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
Come on, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Gets it to him on the screen. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, Burrow to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. To throw again, it's Burrow. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go. 11 MT. Cut. Right, 11 Thomas. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. It's completed right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
17 yards.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
12-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long, here's Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
12X. Hey, go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. First and 10.
13. Okay. 13. Lefty. Go.
From the shotgun, Brissett. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
19.
Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
19. Set. 120. Set. Hey. Check. Hey, kill.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun now for Brissett. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19. Set.
They motion the tight end over.
Go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up.
Check. Kill. Hey. Go, rabbit. Middle. 19. Good. Let's go.
Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here we go.
Sending him on the down. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. Actually going to give him the 30 here. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And having gained up that handful there. Bruno Baker bringing that one to an end.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive.
Done.
He got a nice little gain on the ground.
They give it to him again. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Cardinals will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Has him on the quick hitter. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The XP is up and good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brooks now on the return.
Take over 1st and 10. And they're on 17-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180, 12, 11, Thomas. 11, Mighty. 11. 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's get set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he'll sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
19, set, 12. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, kill. Go.
On the pistol, Brissett. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offensive line fast. Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Kill. Lefty. Gone. Go, rabbit. Hey, off. Go.
Looking to throw. It's caught by Harrison. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, kill, 19. Go.
Blitz coming. Brissett. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. So we're through 3 here. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
20. Hey. Go.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
19. Okay. 19. Hey, kill.
Man in motion here.
Let's go.
Third and long. Here's Brissett. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds a man, right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Burrow on first down. For big yards on the right side. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They strike for 23 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
25-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 180. 11, Thomas.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face second down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
11. Gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Gotta go.
Working quickly here.
11, empty.
Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
19. Set. Left. 20. Set. Go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. He's going deep. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No And it's going to be second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to the air, Brissett. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go.
Going play action here, Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. He's back to throw. It's his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Cardinals feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. First down from the 42.
Go.
Hand off to the back. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. And might see them burn a timeout. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's trying to push the field. That one connects. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brooks now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
On one, right?
At the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down.
180. 180.
Burrow back to throw. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.